Scratch, scratch. Okay, you gotta let me fill it. Let me fill it. It has to be filled. Okay, now that you've knocked it out of my hand, give me half a second. All right, here we go. Let's get you situated, and then we'll load up the next one. Hungry mouse. You had a big plate yesterday too. She got her first full-size veggie plate that the Outsiders, the triplets and peekaboo. So she got everything all at once: broccoli, cauliflower, snap peas, some lettuce, sweet potato. Sweet potato, sweet potato. That's what we should have called you, sweet potato. No, that's what I call Leia. Leia's my little sweet potato. What is with you, man? Okay, here we go. Sorry, get my face out of there. Leia's my little sweet potato, because when she goes all splooty, she's roughly the same shape. And she's adorable. Curvy. So adorable. Surprised Opie's not out here singing. I guess we shouldn't push our luck and ask for things we don't really want right now. Opie is like the chef on Lady and the Tramp with the accordion. The minute we start eating, Opie serenades us usually. Well, if you would take the whole thing, we'd be done minutes ago. Pretty sure it's because their teeth are starting to get not be so fun to put the nipple and try and work around it. Plus, just eventually they wean themselves off. We made a mess. We made a big mess. I made a mess. Everybody made the mess. Would you like to keep trying? Excuse me, Miss Thing. Hello? Hey, why don't you come up here and join us? No? Not that one? No? Are we done? Okay, we're done. And now we do the rubs. We do the rubs. Yes, we do the rubs. You're gonna fall. You gotta put your little paws all on one branch. Okay, we'll do the mushy face. It must be Ron. Yes, Ron is my kind neighbor who I always love talking to. We don't talk much, but he is, once he realized years ago that we manage the squirrels in our area. He has a world-class Harley repair shop. The bikes I've seen come down here are insanely beautiful, worth more than most houses. And we're headed to Biketoberfest, so, I mean, we're not, but the month is. The event's coming up. We used to go to that all the time. Anyway, so Ron, nice guy. He is always testing bikes out. And so several times a day, he'll come roaring out of here. And you can't do anything about leaving because you need the engine, you need the motor. But when he comes back in, he turns the bike off and sort of glides right by so that he doesn't scare any of the squirrels that are at the corner, or if I'm outside getting treats, I'll hear him coming down the road and all of a sudden the engine will cut. And he'll come sailing through. So that's very kind to be aware that your neighbors have a relationship with nature, and he is kind enough to acknowledge that and try to do his part and not scare them. Right? So we don't scare the babies. So there he goes, testing another one on the way out. But you can't do anything about having to leave. But when he does come back after the test drive, you won't hear him arrive. Well, we probably won't still be here, but anyway, so there are nice, kind people in the world who, just be a little awareness of your surroundings and those around you can go a long way, because I bet he never even considers. I asked him if he did it, why he did that, and he said, yeah, just don't want to scare the squirrels. And, that kind of, it's not even thoughtful, it's just an instinct to be kind, to be aware. So, it's a good thing. Got to be kind to the mouse and aware of the mice. This is what brings happiness to the world. See, if we could get on TV and just do this and not say anything else, I think we could make some people happy. She's melting. She's holding on for dear life, trying to get me to mush harder. If I do that, I'm going to be in your tonsils. I would be in heaven too if somebody would rub my head and my belly at the same time and I lay down. That would be it. That would be the end. Daddy would be night-night. What are you doing on your back? You don't normally hang out back there. That was squeak. catch it? Is that kind of a yawn that got stifled by a yawn? I'm gonna make you some new formula. Refrigerated, they can last a few days. I usually change out every other day. But I only make just barely, just enough to get through 2 days, and if I had to, a third, in case something happens. But you can tell within a couple days that, all right, this isn't as fresh as it used to be. So figure every other day if they don't eat it. Folks are always asking, what do we use? Is there really squirrel formula? Yes, there is. Sure, there's more than one kind, and folks use a variety of things that are recommended, and then there are folks that do things that I wouldn't recommend. But to each their own. We use Fox Valley, and it is specifically formulated for baby squirrels at Henry's Blocks, or Henry's Healthy Pets. I just call them Henry's Blocks. But they also have other critter food there too. So if you know somebody who is doing another form of wildlife care and they need something for their babies, not everyone is aware that there are special formulas for certain breeds. See? Engine cut. I'm going to have to say thank you to Ron. Face mush and arm rub. I don't know if I can do that. I'm not as coordinated as I used to be. Back when Daddy used to be a musician, he was very coordinated. Now, he can't snap his fingers. I don't care what position you're in, as long as there's a face mush involved, I will do it. These are just little grooming bites that she's doing on me. Folks ask, is she biting you? Does it hurt? Kinda. Hurts. But these are just, like I said, little grooming bites. They're not even aggressive play. So these are okay. She's more or less exfoliating me. But then we get to play, and oh my goodness, that's a whole nother kind of teeth. She hasn't figured out I am not squirrel tough yet. And she can chew on the brothers and sisters and her friends outside, and they know how to roll and tuck and duck and be squirrely. I just have to stand there with my hand and go, yeah. You ready to go outside to play? Like it. Here's the third bike. Unless, yeah, like I said, Biketoberfest is coming up in Daytona. thousands and thousands of people show up for this one event. And of course, all the other towns nearby also have bike events, because if you're bringing 100,000 people to the area, why not have something else nearby? So maybe you can get a couple. Alright, here we go. It's time to go outside to play. Kiss. No, no kisses, real. See ya.